Starting at shooting guard at 6'7".
What a great way to take in a Tuesday after. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Spurs holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. And of course there's the Bucks, back 2.5 games.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've looked simply average so far. And that's shocking when you consider how good they were last year.
Well, it's easy for an elite team to be a little complacent at this point. And that's when your star players need to lead by example and pick up the effort level and the intensity.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. And for the Bucks, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Gasol in at the 5. He hits the second from the line. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun. And Gasol with the block. The 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute played here so far in the first. The floater. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Gasol. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The rebound by the Spurs. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Here's Adebayo. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Gasol passes to Allen. For 3, DiVincenzo. Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Adebayo, a screen on Caruso. Floats one up for 3. DiVincenzo gets the 3 to fall. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Durant. Last game, 26 points for him. Adebayo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Give him 8.
I just love the ball move.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Adebayo passes to Gasol. On the take to the middle. No good there. Nice D from Durant. Spurs trail by 5. Fires from the wing. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Pass to Adebayo. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Spurs. On the wing, Durant. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. On the wing, Caruso. Screen by Embiid. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, in that two-man set, Caruso just going himself. Very smart.
DiVincenzo, pass to Adebayo. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Caruso outside. Down low. Throws it up high. And stolen by Adebayo. Allen drives. Inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
San Antonio calls timeout. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now here's Caruso. Outside Durant. Cans it with nobody near him. He has 7. And here's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. Never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Lets it fly. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's Milwaukee now. And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
Allen with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Pass to Adebayo. The 3, DiVincenzo. Good, and And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 5. Caruso outside. To the inside. Here's Durant. And Gasol with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Black's checked in for the Bucks. Jimmy Butler's checked in for San Antonio. Norm Powell comes in for Caruso. Bucks on D, leading by 5. Here's Embiid, still without a bucket. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Outside Porter. This one for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
The 3 ball. Durant's shot is off. The Bucks leading by 8. Porter with it. Picked up by Powell. And here's Allen, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. For 3, DiVincenzo. San Antonio with a rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Powell outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good. Great D that time from Porter. Milwaukee shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
11 seconds left in the first quarter here. Embiid finds Durant to end the drought. And no good. And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for Milwaukee with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Three-pointer. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
For 3, Allen. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 11 to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Black. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Really left him alone that time. DiVincenzo's got 17.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Powell outside. Takes the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Black. Oh, there's the alley. Back come the Spurs in transition. Takes a 13-footer. Powell's shot is off. The Bucks leading by 14. Puts it up from 12. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Blocked! Allen outside. Pass to Black. Now here's Gasol. Here is DiVincenzo. Drops in the 3. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Basket's good.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 20 points for him. Gasol passes to Allen. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Black. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo covering. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. Here's Klingon. Takes a 3. On target from range. He's got 17.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
From the wing, and it's in there. The Bucks leading by 11. Allen outside. Launches it. Counted. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Klingon. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Now Adebayo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Spurs trail by 13. Inside, got a piece of it, and out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And you look at Allen, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
For three, Durant. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. Spurs trail by 17. Durant looking around. The 3 is up. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Porter. Back to Adebayo. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Durant for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Allen outside. Now here's Adebayo. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. DiVincenzo covering. Right wing. Outside Durant. Up and over Porter. Again, the Spurs score.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Now here's Porter. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Porter. From the low block. No good on the shot. Nice D from Allen. And the Bucks shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Spurs trail by 11. To the left side wing. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
58 seconds left to play in the half. Adebayo passes to Gasol. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Bucks making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Caruso comes in for Durant. It's both from the stripe.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
The rebound by Allen. The Bucks leading by 11. Crafty move, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Bucks with some changes. Jokic is checked in for Gasol, and Black subbed in for Porter Jr.
The line for the Bucks. Allen. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Allen. Spurs trail by 14. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso outside. The 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
DiVincenzo with it. From outside the arc. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
And to look here now at the Bucks. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Milwaukee leading by 11. And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Jackson, also Kevin Durant out there. Alex Caruso is out there with Joel Embiid.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Allen. 1 shot.
We'll Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Allen. Outside, DiVincenzo. San Antonio with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso outside. Here's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Allen outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Rebound by San Antonio.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Durant, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 16 points now.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 22 points for him. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Durant, that basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Allen against Caruso. From 13 feet, down it goes. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Gasol. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
And Adebayo's such an excellent passer as a center, finding the open man right there.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And the Spurs call time here. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
And the Spurs making a change here. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. The Bucks, second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Gasol. Embiid covers. Back to DiVincenzo. Allen with it. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Caruso. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Up top, Durant. Back to Powell. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Stolen by Caruso. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
Free throws good from Durant. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Durant. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. The three is up. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, not only is Caruso unselfish, he just has a great feel for the game.
Pass to Gasol. Launches a three. Now pulls it in.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
For the tie. And Gasol with the block. For three, Allen. It's not going to go for him.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Caruso outside. Shot clock at 6. Powell for 3. No good that time.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
For 3, DiVincenzo drains the triple. DiVincenzo's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Powell. For the lead. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Doncic. From behind the arc. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Doncic. 28 points for him.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Doncic. Still no points. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Here's Allen. Gasol, a screen on Powell. Back to Gasol. It's Powell on the wing. Allen defending. Rejected by Allen.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the third quarter here. Now Caruso, he's got 5. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Gasol. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And he drops the first. Black's checked in for the Bucks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Allen. Jimmy Butler's checked in for San Antonio. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:05 left in the third quarter here. Tries it from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 10 points for him. Milwaukee leading by 5. Bridges, right side. Pass to Doncic. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And a missed layup. And it's Caruso with the ball for San Antonio. To shoot. 4-3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Doncic. Outside Porter. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. And that's it for the third quarter. Full team scoring well as we head to the 4th. The Bucks on top, up 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
You know, to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing you have to do in quarter strong.
Yeah, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations to their advantage. Let's see how they do.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mikal Bridges is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Black in at power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Doncic, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Embiid, high post. Lets it fly from 18. Off target from outside. Milwaukee leading by 4. Down low. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Jackson, left side. Lets a 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
Bridges finds Doncic. Jokic the screen. Jacks up with 3. A rebound by Jackson. Spurs trail by 3. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. From 13. Oh, Butler gets it to go with the D breathing down his neck.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Black. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Embiid with it. Fade away. Jokic grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the inside. From 6 feet away. And the Bucks miss again.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Caruso, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul, and the Bucks with some changes. Adebayo comes in for Black, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Luka Doncic. And San Antonio also making a switch. Durant's checked in. Here's Caruso to the paint. Embiid elevates.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Jokic to get back on track. The shot that time not on target. Jackson left side. Over Adebayo. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. He's checked in for the Bucks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jokic passes to Allen. They need this. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Allen's got 27.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Durant from downtown. The rebound by the Bucks. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Back to Caruso. Outside Durant. There's the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guarded by Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Gasol's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And San Antonio making a change here.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Screen by Durant. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 28 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gasol to screen. 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo with it. Durant covering. Shoots it from the high post. And the Bucks miss again.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Caruso. Jams it in off a great move.
Well, this is why Caruso is in during these moments. This team trusts in his ability to come up big.
Here's DiVincenzo. Allen outside. Pass to Adebayo. From the arc. They get it back. And then Gasol with the jam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
The Spurs call time. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Embiid, a screen on DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Gasol inside. Embiid's there. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
DiVincenzo against Caruso. Allen outside. It's deflected. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. For 3. San Antonio with a rebound. And it's Caruso penetrating. Durant for 3. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
DiVincenzo with it. A step-back shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. DiVincenzo's got 30 points.
But the defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Embiid against Gasol. And here's Embiid. Screen by Embiid. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For 3, DiVincenzo. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Gasol against Embiid. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. Snatched away. Embiid against Porter. Pass to Caruso. San Antonio again can't hit.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Now here's Porter. Here's DiVincenzo. It's off! And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, we've heard...
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying...